everyone, how's it going? So I thought I would try something new and share with you a little bit about my songwriting process. Parallel lines never cross. I've been in a really creative mood lately. I just wanted to share with you some of the stuff I've been doing. So many times a song just surprises me. I sit down at the piano and something just happens and it puts me in a mood, makes me think of something, and I just go with it. That's such a big thing for the creative process, is just to go with it. Don't fight it. If you're working on something and suddenly you get a left turn, just go with it. You might be surprised where it takes you. I didn't have any lyrics in mind ahead of time. I didn't have a concept. I was just kind of in a mood. I tried to tap into emotional content immediately. So when I'm playing, when I'm writing, I'm not thinking about, oh, what's the function of this chord and what is this chord in the key? A lot of times I'm not even thinking about what key I'm in. I'm just in a mood. I'm in a space. All I need, all I want is just a little bit. It's just a lot. Okay, let's unpack the song. So, full disclosure, I literally just wrote this yesterday and have been thinking about it overnight, wrote a little more today. I don't know if we're even going to keep this song. Hopefully I'll finish it. You can let me know your thoughts. But I just wanted to, just like I've been talking about, just go with the flow. I'm feeling it. I'm in a mood. I'm writing. I'm being creative. And I just thought now's the time to share with you guys. And hopefully I can keep doing more of these. All right. So I sat down at the piano and this came out. And I wasn't thinking about the music theory or what key I was in really. I was just trying to get into a mood. So I'm moving between G flat major 7 and F minor 7, but keeping the G flat in the bass, keeping a pedal bass. It's a nice way to create movement when the chord is essentially static. For the chord change to E flat minor, the relative minor, I just wanted to pick something that was in a very similar space, very similar sonic space, but that took us somewhere new. And I like the way that the F minor stays, but this time it's above the chord, so we've created kind of a lift, almost like a question. Okay, now for the chorus, I wanted there to be a lift, so I moved it into B flat minor, but still kept that similar movement of kind of two chords over a static bass. But the melody really lands on the 9th of the B flat minor, and I don't know, it gave it a really kind of spooky quality. I don't know, something about that note was really cool. So check this out. So I haven't played a minor third yet, but then on this next line, I bring it in. The thing is, I really want to hear the whole line as something happening in B flat, so I don't want it to suddenly sound like a C minor inversion. That's why I want to keep it as that 7th chord sound. Really, it's like kind of open. So this, no third, right? But we still are hearing it as a 9th, hopefully. Now we can bring in the third. Okay, I know it's hilarious that I'm all like, oh, I don't even think about theory, I just get in the zone, but I'm just unpacking all this stuff later. The thing is, of course, I'm thinking about theory, it's all there on the back burner, but when I'm in the moment, when I'm composing, I'm not sitting there with the analysis brain in the forefront. I'm trying to compose from the heart first, like from the feeling place. And then later I can analyze it. So that's what we're doing now, analyzing. And then I was thinking kind of like a call and response. meaning that this first melodic phrase is followed by this little answer. And now we're in E flat minor with kind of an F minor thing going on to call us back to what was going on in the verse, and also continue the concept of moving chords over a static bass.
All I need, all I want is just a little bit. It's just a lot. You take your road, I'll take mine.
Okay, now for the lyrics. The germ of the idea has to happen organically all at once. Lyrics, melody, harmony, very big on tapping into emotional content. So I've created this really kind of moody pad. First section kind of sits like there's a sigh, and then the next part, maybe there's more of a question. Now this part I can't tell you how it works. The channel opens, I think the only thing you can do is just get out of your own way, you know, just don't question it, just go with the flow. You know, the first section, all I need, all I want, right? Those go together. It's just a little, it's just a lot. So it's just a very simple statement, but on that second half where the chords are lifting, you know, there's the realization that you just want, there's just one little thing that you want, but it's actually a big thing. So I'm trying to tell the story, and the story is like this person just wants something, but it's easier to keep things the same, right? It's easier to keep it the same because we fear change. And for some reason, just the idea of like these two lines came to me, these parallel lines, right? Like they're just going along together, but they're never meeting, they're never crossing. If they meet, if they cross, they're no longer parallel lines. I don't know, that it kind of abstractly came to me, and then the actual lyric then was just fleshed out. So I know in a way this is very unhelpful because there's no like concrete tips here, but I'm just telling you my process. Okay, now as for the melody, this is another thing where I'm not thinking about theory. This is just, it kind of just comes out. There's like a sense of longing. That's why I wanted to use that higher register, the softer, breathier kind of tone.
All I need.
Because the phrases are really long, I wanted there to be a lot of melodic movement within the phrase. So that's why I kind of just keep extending it a little bit. So
All I need.
like that. And then interestingly, right? Parallel. Oh, it's like the next phrase is very similar, but a little lower.
All I want.
So we're even tying it in with the concept of the title. Parallel lines, whoa. Parallel thoughts, parallel melodic ideas. Same thing with the next part.
It's just a little.
And then parallel here.
It's just a lot.
This much I had sort of worked out in a day, and then I slept on it and I just kept thinking and trying to think of the lyrics. And then this morning, the sort of response lyrics came to me. The nature of the parallel line is they never meet. If they meet, if they cross, they're no longer parallel lines. So it's sort of like getting into the fear of change. So that's where I kind of got this.
Parallel lines never cross. Keep it the same.
I just said keep it the same. And then I'm just gonna repeat because I like it, so I'm gonna repeat it.
Parallel lines never cross. Too much could change. Too much could change.
I like the repeating phrase because then it's kind of like parallel. Oh, okay, all right. So I wanted the chorus to lift, so I knew ahead of time that I wanted to be in this B flat zone. But the melody just kind of came out and I was psyched, let me tell you. It's very exciting to just tap into something that you know is gonna work. The range got even higher, right? So it's even like more wistful, more longing. The extended sort of vocal phrase like we had from before, the shape of the phrase and the way it sits on that ninth, I don't know, you can feel the belonging there, right?
never cross.
And then for this next part, I kind of thought of like a call and response, like something that you could do live, but maybe would be more interesting to have in the background.
Parallel lines never